You're really intently pouring that.
He does it
every single episode.
Benjamin Snyder says 5 gold says they're wandering into a trap. I'll raise that to a platinum. That we're definitely wandering into a trap.
Lucas
Benjamin.
Martinez says the goblins are pulling a fast one on the group by pulling a Muppet Man. Goddard is just 2 goblins standing on top of each other.
That's what I thought!
Figured me out. We need to stop doing these live. I can't have them giving away all my secrets.
Okay, what happens, Jim?
You find that this trail is headed straight for an outcropping of large rocks, giving you a distinct impression of being a great place for an ambush.
Ooh, we're not going into those.
You do.
So it's kind of like a little canyon, or
no? It's just some rock. It's rocks. It's a big rock. Actually, there's not even that many of them. There's just a few. There's a couple smaller rocks and just one large one.
Wait, if
Just
I
a
may,
feature of the land.
I have an idea. Why don't I go and spring the trap, and then you all shoot them from a distance?
Craig definitely shoots things from a distance all the time.
That's nasty.
He has lots of range.
And then if you feel like I can't handle it anymore, you smash.
Wait. So we come up to a bunch of rocks?
You guys have stopped well back away from them, but yes,
but we
there
know
are ahead
that's
of you.
where an ambush could happen?
It strikes you as a very likely place.
Should I scout ahead, or do you want to go forward?
I think scouting would be good, but don't. I almost feel like I want to go around.
Yeah, I
instead
would
of
go
going
in the
right
bushes.
into it.
No, I would go in the bushes.
Can I go in the bushes?
Yes.
Do it.
Scout
Benjamin
ahead.
Snyder says, meet
Message
shield
on
quickly,
her.
go.
Cast
Message, okay. So you know
I'm
that you
gonna
have a
stealth through
magical method of communicating with Marcus.
And we're kind of ducking off the trail a little
Okay.
bit.
So anybody who is trying to hide, go ahead and make a stealth check, and then you
I
are going to make
wonder
one
if
for
Amy
moving
would
forward.
accept a goblin as a gift.
Should I make a stealth check too?
Yes, you should, if you're trying to be stealthy. Unless you just want to walk right up there. I'll allow it.
I'm not really
She
trying
walks
to be
right up there.
stealthy.
Yeah,
You don't wanna
it's pretty
hide?
much
We're
as you
12
anyway.
plus my 3 gives me 15?
Okay.
13 to hide.
13.
We're great.
0, I'm not rolling a hide.
I'm just standing far away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You get closer and closer and closer, and you don't make a perception check too, by the way. Sorry. I guess that's important as well.
A 3 again.
What the?
3 plus 9.
You see nothing that indicates any obvious threat, and you also get it's really difficult for you to find a path. I mean, this is a fairly open area, and it's really difficult for you to find a stealthy path, but you do the best you can. You get closer and closer, and there's no movement ahead of you. There's no shouts of haha killer or anything like that. So I mean, it seems pretty quiet.
Is it nighttime? Is it dark?
No, we just woke
No,
up.
you guys had woken up to come out. Yeah, you decided not to do this at night.
David Richardson says, Quigley, train the goblin to follow Jonathan around and give him hell! Yes!
Charlie Sohn says, Marcus, tame the goblin as proof of your fathering skills.
I wonder when the father.
Benjamin
I wonder
Snyder follows up with,
when
Amy
the.
already received a small humanoid creature from you, Marcus. She doesn't need another.
I'm gonna throw up.
Good to know that the fathering jokes are still funny.
You guys, we have really hit a nerve with Adam Rady. This is like Adam Rady can't really process what's happening in this game anymore. He is just.
You want to know what it is?
It was too deep. We've cut way too deep.
It's not something he can outthink, and that's why he hates it.
Cut too deep. Sorry about that. I'm not supposed to do that. As a GM, I'm not supposed to cause actual psychological trauma to the players. But I've managed it.
So,
Can I get an inner monologue from our narrator? What's going on in my head right now?
God, I hate everybody here.
It's true.
All right. Do I know that he cast? Did I know that?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
cast,
You are aware that you can talk to Marcus.
Marcus, I don't really see anything.
Cool. She doesn't see anything.
should I go up then?
Yeah, she said you should go up.
Perfect. I stride boldly forth.
Stride boldly forth.
I stride boldly forth.
Stride boldly forth.
I stride
Okay.
boldly forth.
Surprisingly enough, much to your shock, nothing happens. No trap is sprung. No arrows come flying out of the darkness to strike Quigley's bold heart.
Boo!
It's simply the rocks. The only thing that seems odd is, I mean, well, not even straight odd, but the tracks lead right to this spot. You see that now that you're looking around, like there are other, like, coming and going, but it all almost like this is like the hub. And there's a lot of coming and going from this area, but you don't see anything.
It's got to be a secret
I'd
door.
like to perceive for a secret
Yeah,
entrance.
there's a secret
Yeah.
door.
15?
15, you don't find anything. Yeah, you are having a hard time finding
Detect
anything.
magic.
Detecting magic, okay. You don't sense the presence of any magic.
I got 19 plus 7, 20, 26 to perceive a door.
6. Quigley is running around, not finding what he wants. Alex is kind of standing off to the side, contemplating, thinking, watching you goons do all the heavy lifting. Marcus is detecting magic, but not finding any in the radius of the spell. But Crag, with his expert tracking abilities, knowing that the goblins must be somehow using this area as a staging ground of some sort, just judging by the tracks, and you're looking around trying to find where is it that they're actually coming from, you do find a hidden tunnel that leads down under the rocks. It looks to have been recently dug, and it would fit. You could fit, but you can tell that this is definitely built for creatures smaller than you, and that if you go down in there, it's going to be really cramped quarters.
So it's the descent.
Huh?
It's the descent.
The
basically.
descent. Yes.
Well, we're going to need light. I guess not you two, but Lord Marcus
Oh,
and
yeah.
I will. And,
No, you
Wait,
would,
I
they
thought
would
we
need
had
light
squeeze
too.
in there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
complete darkness.
likely
Complete
that
darkness.
underground
No.
you will require
Can I
light.
get
still.
my signature shades upgraded to night vision?
No. No, you can't.
Here, Quigley.
But wait.
Have some light. I feel bad about earlier, leaving you. So here you go. Here's some light.
But we can't squeeze in there, can we?
You can.
You can.
But the thing,
I
you
would
can
have
squeeze in
trouble.
there. The thing is you're squeezing. So,
Are we like
in a-
hands and knees squeezing?
Even Alex?
No,
Even
no, you
Alex is
guys are
squeezing?
kind of like hunched in, kind of moving. Sometimes the tunnels. a
So,
little
like,
closer,
no
you have to,
overhand
squeeze
swing
in.
from Crag.
Right? Yeah. Like no. So basically, mechanically, what's going to happen is fighting down there. It's a -4 to your AC, -4 to your attack rolls.
oh,
And you cannot, and it's double the amount of movement, so you can't like charge, you can't take a 5-foot step. It's really cramped in.
Why don't we just?
all right.
You know
Well,
that
why-
like,
Why don't we just?
you know that if Marcus casts a fireball down there, and like he's gonna roast everybody, goblins included, but everybody.
Well, even if we should put him in front. Oh no, I heard like someone said
you heard
one
some
time.
amazing, excellent tip that.
I don't know.
Huh?
A little bird.
Can I
wanna
make
go
a
in front?
knowledge
I know.
dungeoneering to see, would this be the only exit?
Go ahead and that you can roll for sure. This
11.
This is the only one that you see. It doesn't look like there's any others.
What if we just
Call them
closed
out.
it?
Or call them out.
Well, they dug it quickly.
Oh, that's true.
So why don't we
All
just
right.
scream down there
All
and
right,
tell them to come out?
I'm perfectly ready to slide down this, just like
I look at
I'm
Quigley
not
and I go
okay
like
with
this.
this.
I stride boldly forth.
Okay. With the signal from Marcus, you stride boldly forth. You go down. You have to like hunch down, and you're like squeezing through, but you're making your way through. You have the light on your shield. It's cast in the glow ahead. You can see that the tunnel is there's no structure to it. It's like winding in places, and some places it gets a little too narrow. Almost you have to like squeeze sideways and go through. Other places you're able to stand a little bit better, but no matter where you are, you can tell that the creatures moving in and out of these tunnels are obviously smaller than you because there's just no way that anybody your size could live comfortably down
How
here.
could they?
Before going down in the hole, I'm going to use my scroll to cast Mage Armor.
Okay, Mage
equipping-
Armor springs into being around you.
I'm equipping my magical dagger, Dirt Dauber, and I'm putting on my shades.
You got your shades, you got Dirk Dauber. You guys know that down in the tunnels, this is single file business. So
Yep.
Quigley's in the
Yeah.
front. Who's behind Quigley?
I'll be behind him.
You're behind Quigley.
I'll be behind Crag.
You're behind Crag. Leaves you in the rear.
I certainly am.
Bringing up the rear.
What if we get
Is
attacked
Marcus.
from behind? He would hate that.
He would hate that,
It's
All
too
right,
late
do you
now.
want? Yeah,
but it's too late
late.
now. You guys are cramped in, going down the tunnel.
Kyle
Feel
D.
good about
Adams
this?
says, "Where's a bear trap when you need
No, I
it?"
didn't want to come to begin
Right?
with.
That's good
Perhaps
music.
there's one down in that tunnel.
Oh goodness, Sirenscape is killing it right now. I'm so petrified.
Indeed. As the music gets more intense and you make your way deeper down into the earth, you begin to smell a musty,
Goblin
like
smell.
organic odor. Yeah, it's definitely like
Body odor.
bodies unwashed in a cramped space.
I smell goblin
Poop.
poop.
Poop everywhere, but not crab crabs.
Crag craps in his hand and smears it on the wall to show that he
Crag
communicates.
was here.
As I'm crawling,
talking.
through, I lift a leg and mark. I pee on the wall.
Okay.
That feels right.
Quigley,
Perfect.
you are moving ahead. Moving ahead, squeezing through. When you feel a tugging at your feet, and you try to, almost like you're caught on something.
No.
Almost like you're caught on
No,
something.
that's very.
And then
weird.
you like kind of yank forward, and
No.
there's a snapping sound, like a wire snapping,
No.
and then the tunnel is filled with a thick cloud of noxious
Okay.
motes, like spores.
This is
Something that
classic.
you
Spores?
something that you have experienced before. Each of you roll a fortitude save.
Oh,
fortitude.
please.
Even me, huh?
Even you.
Yeah.
Ha.
16?
16. You're okay, quick.
21, baby.
Crag is okay.
Woo! Sporeless.
Alex! I see that look.
I rolled an 8
Alex
plus
is
2.
sickened.
10.
You're not okay. How about Marcus?
33.
Is not a number you could possibly mathematically have gotten.
Must have been 32. My bad.
What's the real
Oh,
number?
8.
Okay.
I get those ones
so
confused.
each of you are overcome by these spores. You're coughing, hacking, gagging, and it is loud, echoing down, up
We are
and down
loud?
the tunnel. But you are each sickened.
We sound like Ashley.
You each sound like you catch a bad case of the Ashley seal, and you are each sickened. Sickened means you are taking a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, savings throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Wow.
That is on top of the squeezing penalties.
Oh, we're going to die
I go, okay, I'll see you guys later. And I
Make
turn
Nope.
perception checks.
I turn around and head out.
I grab you and I cut. Nope.
8.
8.
Oh, mine's a leaner. 7 plus my 9 is a lot.
23.
20.
And 7 plus 9 is a lot. I got 23.
Okay. Quigley is standing there.
16,
He's like looking
right?
back, trying to get you guys to be quiet. He's looking, trying to see what's happening to Quigley and Alex as the spores are settling. Crag, you are still focused ahead because you know that's where the danger is. And just at the edge of Quigley's light, you see a motion, and then
Goblin!
something comes out, and then,
my
and then
God!
ducks away.
You scared the
and you
shit out of
hear,
me right now.
You hear movement and chattering voices ahead of you, but you can't. They're low and whispered, and you can't. There's like a sudden flurry of motion ahead.
I take a full defensive
God,
action.
what are they saying?
It's time to roll initiative.
You really scared the crap out of
He's
me.
gonna die.
2 plus 6, 8.
Count it.
That's like a
Ah,
deep
nat
cough.
20.
Nice.
Of course, it
15.
rolled very far away. 22.
The Durkas? No, those are lizard men.
Goblins?
13 plus 4 is 17.
Ah. Brian, would you give us
17,
some
you said?
goblin
Yes.
noises?
Let's see. Goblin noises. That's good. I'm gonna get back to you on that.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Give me a moment.
All right.
Derp, derp. Just popping sirens.
Crag, initiative.
Are they
Ben,
chanting?
we have those goblin noises for you now.
Perfect.
Have their spears?
Initiative.
How was that? Did that work for you?
That's creepy.
Okay.
They're both creepy right now.
Fast in the round. Marcus, you are first to act.
Is
You
that
hear
Sirenscape goblins?
Crag ahead of
Yeah.
you shouting, "Goblins!" And you know, now you can hear voices and commotion coming from ahead of you. What do
What
you
are
do?
they saying?
Singing.
In Goblinese.
Yeah?
That's the language. I say, we are brave, mighty warriors, not mere farmers. You should allow us to pass through and negotiate rather than try your
That's my
trickery
cough.
and deception.
Okay,
That's
roll
my
intimidate.
Count it.
What is that?
I think it's a 9. I guess. Yeah, that's a little bit of a leaner, but yeah, I'll call it a 9.
9.
This
This is affected by the sickened condition.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's an
Cool.
ability check.
Cool. Cool.
7.
Cool. Pick a number, Jim. It's fine.
Yeah. So
Yeah, go
you're
that
trying to like issue this declaration, and you keep hacking and coughing, still affected by the spores. and you can barely get the words out. You realize that you probably don't sound quite as fearsome as you wish you did.
Also, I'm not with them.
Also, keep in mind that these guys are on their own, and I am not a part of them. Okay. Goblin's turn. Quigley, flat-footed AC. What is it?
Let me just look.
What's that flat-footed?
Lucas Martinez says,
I believe it is
hacks.
a
As the group hacks and coughs, you hear someone call out, I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
21
21.
minus the 4 though for AC.
That's
correct?
right. So we're at a
So
17.
16.
They're evil.
Oh,
17.
Yeah, 17.
21 is, yeah.
No, 6. No, yes,
What an
17.
ugly little thing.
All right. Something
They
comes
look a lot-
sailing out of the darkness towards you, managing to hit you. And you can't quite get out of the way because you're stuck there.
Yes.
What is it that hits him?
A dart.
Oh, those are always
Feathered
good.
dart comes sailing out.
Ouch.
You can tell this is like something that would be thrown, and it just comes sailing out, thunk, right in your shoulder. You take a mere 2 points of damage.
And make a fortitude save.
And make a fortitude save.
Before Quigley just goes to sleep.
What'd you roll?
6 plus my 5 is an 11.
11.
That's certain to be enough.
Take 1 point of strength damage.
No!
Oh.
Yes.
Sucks.
And it is Alex's turn.
Okay.
You are kind of packed in.
Yeah.
Normally, your allies can let you move through the space, but with everybody squeezed in, there's really no way for you to do that. So at this point, unless there's a preparatory action you want to take, there's not a lot you can do until they move out of your way.
Or is there any possible way I can like duck down between
Yep.
the legs and use
Slide.
my crossbow?
Slide!
Or slide?
I guess, but the problem is you haven't actually seen an enemy yet.
I haven't seen an enemy.
No, because your vision is totally blocked. Like, you heard Crag shout goblin, but he basically like,
Scared
fills the
the-
space in front of you. You don't actually, you haven't
genius
actually
out of me.
seen an enemy to attack it yet.
Well, Crag isn't any taller than her. She could see around, like above him, right?
There's no
Yeah,
way.
cool.
Let's all make fun of Marcus with his dad issues.
Oh, I don't know what to do. So I can't do any of that. I can't see.
You can
Marcus casts
withhold
reduce
because
on
they're moving
Crag.
after you. You can
Yeah, I
withhold
could, but
and
I'm
see
not
if
gonna
they
do that.
move out of your
Yes.
way. But
Then I'll withhold.
okay, Crag, it's your action.
I already
Quigley's
considered
in
that.
front of
But
you.
why would I cast it on you when I can cast it on
Your
you?
best option, unless you have a preparatory action to make, like a potion you want to drink or something like that, is to wait for Quigley to get out of your way if he's going to do that.
Can I shoot a crossbow past him?
Make a perception check.
David Richardson earlier said, Marcus, just cast Fireball into the hole and be done with it. I don't
25.
think
Okay.
that would have worked.
Fire in the hole.
So you have seen the goblin that threw the dart.
Yeah.
It's in range. You're going to take the -4 for the cramped conditions, and because Quigley's in your way, it also has partial cover, so it's a total of -6 on your attack roll.
Gosh.
You got it. Fire away, buddy.
Why would cramped conditions ruin a crossbow shot?
Because you're firing like this. Like you're hunched over.
Your mom's hunched over.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, don't roll a 1 on this.
Don't jinx him.
Yeah, don't roll a 1. It'd be terrible if you did.
No.
We'd all feel awful.
Knock on wood.
Ooh.
No, that's
I'm not
wood.
gonna.
Oh, now you're not going to do it? You
No,
declared
'cause
your
I
action
have-
and then not
No,
going
I
to...
didn't declare
I
it
mean,
because
I
I
guess
don't
since you
even
didn't
have
declare
a
it.
crossbow equipped.
Yeah, sure.
That's true. You'd have to
fine.
take a move action just to draw it. Quigley. So you can withhold and see if Quigley moves out of your way.
And if he does move out of my way, I could.
Then you could take an action after he's moved. And I'm
Chop.
sure since he has no idea that you're withholding until he moves, he'll just.
Yeah, he'll just magically know that somehow.
I mean, realistically, he would move anyway. I'm just giving him a hard time.
No,
I'm just saying, like, you can withhold. That's an option.
Sure. I'm ready to stab something.
Okay,
With a
so you
+1
withhold.
dagger.
Quigley, last in the round, or in the initiative order, it's your turn. You just got hit by a dart. You know that your friends are all bunched up behind you. They're all really complaining a lot about the fact that they don't understand why that they can't shoot the crossbow effectively, and they're just so upset, and they're almost in tears. Not quite, but almost.
I would like
No
to
tears.
move up to where I can see them with the lit of being.
Okay, well, you saw the one that
Right.
hit you, so.
But I would like to move up closer where I'm in fighting range of them, hand-to-hand combat. I would like to hunker down behind it so that I'm in more of a crouch position,
Okay.
so perhaps they could shoot over me.
Yeah.
And I would like to take a partial defense.
Okay, so you can move a total of 15 feet in a move action because
right.
of the double movement through the
Right.
difficult terrain. You move about 15 feet forward, and now you can see that another 15 feet ahead of you, this is going to open up into a larger chamber. You can see all kinds of motion. You can tell that there's like
And I-
goblins galore in there.
I yell, it's more open up front, push forward!
So are you going to stay there, or are you going to keep
I am
moving?
going to hunker down
So
and
you
take a
hunker
partial
down
defensive.
and raise your shield up. Okay. Those of you who withheld, Alex, you heard, or you'd have to wait for Crag realistically still. So Crag, Quigley moved up ahead. He's hunkered down. He says that there's an opening ahead, but he can't get to it just yet. Are you going to move up, or are you just going to stay where you are?
Moving up.
Okay, you move
Moving
up. You move up. You're in position. Alex,
I'm moving up.
moving up. Okay, round 2. Marcus, your friends have moved up. You hear some shouting ahead. There's definitely more goblins ahead.
I go, you remind me of the Babe. What Babe? Babe of the Power. Power of voodoo? Who do you do? Do what? Goblins! Goblin King, thanks. Thanks,
that's
Doc,
true.
for the reference, by the way.
You see David Bowie.
At all.
David Bowie with his package. He's wearing his tights with his package.
glass juggling balls.
That all sounds terrible.
Goblins
And,
do, yeah.
I'm sick.
Yeah, you are. You do nothing. You shrug your shoulders.
The most
Oh, withhold.
worthless
Okay, withhold.
wizard
You withhold.
ever.
Quigley and Crag, you can see flurries of motion. Goblins ahead are like in a panic. That looks like what it looks like to you is that like these goblins are just being roused from sleep. They're all like grabbing weapons. Some of the one that threw the dart is like he moves a little bit back further into the cave
jump on
and
this.
chucks another one at Quigley. This is at your full AC, but
Correct.
with the -4, what's the -4 from your full AC?
It would be 19. However, I partial defense gives me.
All right, you got your shield up. The dart, like, pling off your shield. He's the only one that's really in a position to. He's just kind of like harrying you with darts, but everybody else is just kind of getting set up. You can see a lot of movement ahead of you, even though this isn't much of a huge chamber. Like you can tell, like you can look into it. It's not a big space. It's just there are a bunch of goblins kind of like crowded and like sleeping in this space. You see that there are. This wider chamber, it's still too low for you to properly stand in.
Oh, boo.
It's littered with trash and crude digging tools and discarded scraps of food. you would guess there's probably close to a dozen goblins in there. They're all grabbing like darts, and they have these wicked little crude short swords. They're all like yelling out to each other. But and some of them are like moving back. You can see that there are more tunnels in the back, and some of them are like starting to move into those tunnels to get away from where you're coming in. So, Alex, again, you guys are probably have nothing to do until Quigley moves first.
So I can't see
But she
Joe.
could shoot over me, correct?
Because
why I
she's
ducked
behind.
down.
Well, right, but because Crag's also behind, so Crag would provide an issue for Alex. Crag could probably shoot over you, but Alex can't shoot
Oh, I
past
have
Crag.
to wait. Okay, I'll wait.
Charlie Soon says, "Squat boldly forth."
And Kelly Calvert says, loving it.
And Fee
Crag.
Darren Glenn says, "Don't you mean slide boldly forth?"
Have you shared this half of the episode using the hashtag dragons and stuff? Information coming down here in the info cam. Make sure you use it so you can share and win prizes at the end of this half.
It's me.
Crag, you are there. Your options are you can shoot, but you know that Alex is behind you and she can't get past you. You can wait for Quigley to move. You can withhold like you did last time and wait for Quigley to move and then maybe try to get into a better position. Which one do you want to go
Squeeze
with?
by him. I'm gonna tell him to lay down, and I'll climb over the top of him.
So will you, when he lays down, will he be on his belly or his
will be
back?
on his belly.
Describe it, and then
You would
you're gonna
basically be waiting for his
hands
turn to
and
have that
knees
happen.
over
is
top
the
of
issue.
him.
Either way, you're withholding. You want to shoot or do you want to withhold?
or lay with him.
I'm not
Spooning.
laying with him.
Spoon.
I want to get past him.
Yeah, we
So
understand.
you withhold until he moves out of your way,
We
is
all
what I'm
have to
hearing.
wait.
I say, damn it, Quigley, get out of the way!
Okay.
We all have to wait.
Quigley, it's your turn.
So I move forward into the room.
Okay, you
Is
get in there.
one of them within striking distance that I can
If you
attack?
want to move up out of the tunnel, you would take too much movement. You would want to do it because otherwise you're going to end up You're going to be at the
Right,
end
I
of the
want to
tunnel.
move up out of the tunnel.
Right.
And
So
can I take a partial
within
defensive?
one move, you can take a partial defensive. You can get out and be like ready to
Perfect.
defend
I will
yourself.
get
but, yeah.
out into the tunnel, shift next to the doorway so that there's room to go past me,
Right.
and take a partial
Okay.
defensive.
So Quigley gets out of your way, Crag.
Bless you.
You can move 20 feet because you have more movement.
Yeah. And can I see up ahead how big this area is?
Yeah,
It
it's
opens
not
up.
very big. It's not super huge, but you guys can actually spread out a little bit and fight.
Oh, and I say, watch out for their darts! It's draining my strongness.
That's the word.
Strongness.
Can I move up next to him?
Yeah, but if you move up, because he's on one side, so if you want to get right next to him, then you would block Alex if she wants to come into the room.
This is good.
That drum is frightening.
I'm
Good job, Sirenscape. I mean, I don't like what
I'm gonna
I'm
still
hearing.
block because I don't think she'd still be able to get past all of us and get into the room anyway. So I'll be next to him for saving shield. I want to move up next to him and then be in. I guess I can only take a partial defensive as well.
Yeah, okay.
for moving
All right.
up.
So, Alex, are you going to move up as far as you can?
Yes.
Okay, so you move up. You're right behind Crag. You guys moving slowly. This battle is just dragging you down. You just like these cramped conditions
Move
that are
up
causing.
to the entrance, but try to stay
Are you talking about the entrance, like to daylight, or
to the chamber.
Okay, so you would take a double move.
Yeah, but I wanna stay,
you're
like-
basically behind Alex, and she's.
Yeah, but I want to be still kind of in the tunnel, getting a little bit of partial cover there.
Well, I mean, you would have to be in the tunnel because Alex is, and like you have to be in the
Exactly.
tunnel.
You
There's
read
no way
my
for you not
mind.
to be. Gotcha. Okay.
I fart.
You move up.
I breathe deeply.
You're sickened again. Double sickened. All right. Those of you standing there are going to take a couple of darts as the goblins begin to fan out and move away through. They're moving down the tunnels, but they're like throwing darts and then moving back out of the way. So
gonna
they're
plus
going down
one,
another
or-
tunnel further ahead.
Who are you throwing them at? Is it Crag?
I
Quigley?
don't know what the what's the is it +2 for partial but -4 in total?
Ah, they're scary looking.
Yeah, it's +2. Yeah. So
They're
basically,
not
your
cute.
net total is -2 on your AC for this round. So 2 darts are coming at Quigley. Both are misses. 2 are coming at Crag.
18.
What's that?
No,
18.
You have a -4.
You have a -4 and a +2, so your net is a -2. So what's your?
But then he's giving me his
Saving shield.
No, -4. And then a +2.
For partial
For
defensive.
partial defense.
Yeah.
And then another
Right,
plus
okay,
2
so-
brings me back to my 18.
2 darts miss you. Goblins go fleeing down the tunnels. Alex, unfortunately, you're still stuck. Crag, you can now move, Crag, on your action.
What do I see?
You see there's another tunnel. There's still like one goblin right at the edge of this tunnel who had just thrown a dart.
Wasn't that the top of the round?
Yes.
So can't I act?
You did. You moved up as far as
No,
you
that
could.
was my withheld action. from
Okay,
the
what
round
was your
before.
other action?
Sorry. Well, I'm gonna shoot magic missile at these things. Can I
Okay,
see them? Do I
shoot
have
your
line of
magic
sight?
missiles.
Do I have line of sight?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, there are at least 3 goblins.
Yeah.
Okay, one bolt at 3 of them each. So.
Okay.
Lucas Martinez says, open the magic box and aim it at them. Every dart and thing they throw will just fall inside and slowly advance.
One of them takes 2, one of them takes 5, and one of them takes 4.
Okay. Alex is still stuck. Crag, you're not stuck. You see that there's one goblin that is standing like he had just thrown a dart. He's at the edge of the next tunnel. Beyond him, you know that there's more goblins that have like fled down the tunnels. There's another goblin that was apparently slow to wake up. He's kind of off to the side. You could get to him this round. And you could get to the one at the tunnel or the one that's kind of like off to the side this round and attack.
The one that's unarmed? That's
No, they're both
both
armed.
armed?
Yeah. There's one at the entrance to the tunnel.
like
The next
tribal
tunnel,
music.
one off to the side. What do you do?
I'll start with the off to the side one.
Okay, you kind of take a 45-degree angle. You go after that one. Take your swing. It's -4 to the
Well-
attack.
I have my +1 dagger, right? It would be a stab. I can't swing my hammer in here.
You can. It's yeah, it's fine. Either
So I
way.
can swing my hammer in here.
You had drawn your dagger though, so at this point,
It's a stabbing.
yeah.
Can I stab, punch?
Ooh.
You can, but for dual wielding, the penalties are insane without any training.
Do
Gonna
it.
be rough.
Do it.
I feel that Marcus is on the other team. Always.
I'm the one that's done damage to him.
I'm attacking with the +1 dagger.
But you know what? Let's make fun of Marcus.
Okay. So 15. It would be my regular attack bonus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 15 plus 10, 25.
Minus
Minus
4.
4.
So 21.
You hit him.
It's like the worst damage. On a D4. 7.
7 points of damage. You run this little goblin through, nearly pinning it to the dirt wall behind it. I mean, these things are not very big. They're not super tough. You just jab, almost sticking it to the wall. It dies on your blade.
Ah.
You killed
But
it.
isn't?
You killed it.
But that's what that is.
You killed it.
Compared to.
No, that's +1 to hit. If it's magic, you get a +1 to hit and damage.
It is
But
magic.
On
isn't
his
how he
actual
gets added
character
in?
sheet, the
He
+1
killed it.
dagger is
I
pretty
did.
much there.
He killed it.
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. I got this.
All right. So
And
then,
it's dead.
Yeah, it's
seeing
dead.
him go after that one, I'm going to go up and attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
That would be 11, 21 minus. It would be 17.
17 is enough. These guys are not super tough.
Like
Go ahead and roll
flies.
damage.
12 points of damage.
12
no,
points.
wait,
You
11
you
points
cut
of
him
damage.
down easily. Like just he's blood goes spilling out of his
What is
wounds.
this? What is a death scream that he makes?
Alex, you finally have an opportunity to enter into this larger space, but you can see like they're just cutting down goblins as they go.
Does my shield light up the passageway now?
Yeah, you can see down like there's goblins and they're all looking back at you and
Can
pointing.
she see?
She can see them, but again, you're now giving cover to the goblins in terms of this is another tunnel that's going to go down.
So what can I see?
You see that there's goblins like fleeing past Quigley.
I killed the
Now
goblin
that
child.
Quigley's at the you could push past Quigley, but again, you're still moving at half speed, so you could take like a double move and get down that tunnel, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Can I attack with my crossbow from where I'm at?
From where you're at, they're gonna get cover because of Quigley.
But you can.
You, it's not like you can't make the attack, but
Right.
there's a good chance you'll hit Quigley.
No, I don't want to hit him. Okay, I'm gonna move forward again.
You move forward. Do you want to try to get past Quigley? Now that he's in that open room, you can do
Yes,
that. Okay.
yes.
So Quigley, Alex pushes past you and starts going down the tunnel. You get up to you are right 5 feet away from another goblin. It's like looking at you and snarling.
Can I attack it?
No, you have to because you have to take a double move to get to where you are. It's
I'm
really
just gonna
it's
snarl
like
back.
That's a good move. I like that.
All right. Does anybody have any other action?
Nope.
Are we
I'm
at the
ready
next
to fight.
round?
I don't think I can do anything.
Marcus. Goblins
Do I still
are
see the 3 goblins?
dead. The 3 goblins that you've already hit, they've all 2 of them are dead. One of them is up ahead of Alex.
What a waste. There's just one that I can see?
Yeah, the one that Alex is right in front of now.
Okay, cool. She's got it.
Okay.
I'll withhold.
Okay, you withhold. My dudes.
Cody Nitchting says, Marcus begins writing. We've stumbled upon a goblin den, and I am unable to ascertain if this was entirely necessary. Oh, how I long to leave this tunnel. How I long for daylight. How will I hail the day I return to the bosom of my dearest Amy? Little did you know, Cody, that's my plan to write like that.
Alex,
Yes.
what is your AC now? Remember, it's at a -4.
17 minus 4.
Is she next to me?
She's in front of you.
17
adjacent to you.
minus 4
17 minus 4?
is,
13.
thank you,
10.
8.
1. Armor class 1. The goblin that was ahead of you, like, kind of just, it
Yeah,
sees
I'm
you
going
and
with
it's like,
that too.
rushes forward with its little short sword and
Yeah,
tries
I'm
to
ready.
stab you. Successfully.
Wow.
Oh.
I
They
stomp
never
on
poison
it.
their blades, so you
I
should be
kick
fine.
it.
Carl D. Adams says, hit Quigley, Alex. Trust your feelings. And Dana Lee Smith says, Quigley will get over it if you hit him.
But it's a glancing blow. You take a mere point of damage.
1.
And make 12 fortitude saves.
No fortitude saves on this one. But it's your turn. This goblin may have made its last mistake.
Yeah. So I can only
Last
fight with
mistake you ever
one
made.
weapon, right?
How many weapons do you have in your hands right now?
Crossbow.
Crossbow?
No, I never technically equipped it. I kept asking him if I was able to get down and do it. I never technically
So you
equipped
never
it.
technically equipped a weapon, is what you're telling me.
Luke
That's
to
true,
Jabba.
too.
That's true. Very true. So what happens?
So I can only but what I'm asking you is I only have room. I can't dual wield, right? You said no dual
No,
wield.
you can. It
So
just, there's, again, those penalties are stacking up.
Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna fight with my my rapier.
Okay, you draw your rapier. And stab forward. -4 on the attack.
17 minus.
21.
There, well, yeah.
+1 is 18 total?
No, a total of 21.
Total of 21. Okay, that's a hit.
All right. So 1d6 plus 2. Jesus. Here we go. 3 plus 2, 5.
And the goblin goes down
Yes!
under
Yay!
the ferocity of your attack. You just run it through.
And I go, "Arr!" to it.
That's right. That's
Proud
right.
of you.
Thanks.
Crag, once again, going further down the tunnel, your way is just getting blocked up.
I got
But
one.
you hear Alex's like victory cry ahead of you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Alex is like, aren't you like -6?
Can I get up there?
I think I'm -4.
You can't push past the both of them.
Because you're sickened.
Well,
-2,
I
minus-
am
-4 for fighting in the tunnels.
moving up to be there. To get
Okay,
closer.
so you get as close. You're like right behind Quigley. Quigley, Alex is the only person in front of you. She's just killed a goblin. You can see that there are more. They're fleeing down the tunnels ahead of you.
I'm going to hold my action until she moves.
Okay.
Because I can't push past.
No, you can't push past her because she's kind of blocking the
Yeah,
way.
so I'm just going to wait until she moves and then I'll move.
Okay. We're at the top of the next round. Marcus, you're
I had withheld, so I'll move up at the end of that round.
gonna move up. All right. So
And
you
then-
guys are all bunched up at the next
and
tunnel.
then-
But I say to her, but move out of the way and get behind me so I can protect her.
And then seeing at the end of that round that we're just stuck in the same thing as before, I will withhold at the beginning of the next round.
All right. Goblins are moving. One of them sees you, like, stab its friend, turns around. He stops it in his tracks, turns around, and chucks a dart at you. But it misses.
Yes.
Why? Like, it just, like, tings into off of a rock and doesn't even come close to you. Goblin's like, but his friends are, like, nobody else, like, everybody else is fleeing through the tunnels. He's about 20 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
Okay? What do you do?
So now I go against the wall and I go quickly, go.
Okay, so you're just gonna get out of the way
Yeah.
so that Quigley can move forward. Crag, are you gonna withhold till you get no
I
space?
withhold. That was my withhold. So I.
You can't take 2 actions in 1 round. Like it's just.
'Cause I withheld it.
Yeah, but when you withheld, when you're the last to go and you withheld, like there's really no way for
I
you to.
understand.
Yeah. You just go
Yell,
past
get
her.
out of my way, damn it!
Now Crag's just waiting. But it's you. Are you going past her?
Yes, I'm moving past her
Okay.
as far as I can up to it, and take as far as I can and taking a partial.
Okay, Quigley, you move up and you are like just focused, like you're like getting this goblin. You're
And
like,
I trip another
no."
trap.
Bad is coming.
And suddenly, the ground beneath your feet falls away. And in a shocking moment of just pure panic, you spot below you a whole cluster of spikes. And you are rushing towards them.
I don't get a reflex save at all. None whatsoever.
You can take a reflex save. Go ahead. Can't stop you quickly. So the -4.
I don't make it. It's a 13 plus. I think I've got 3. About -1. Ah!
From the fall itself, you just take 5 points of falling damage.
But from the spikes.
But from the spikes,
and the poison that's on them.
Ah!
you take an additional 14 points
I'm
of
sorry.
damage.
What's the total?
19.
19 points of damage. You guys are watching Quigley like marches ahead and then just falls out of sight, and you can see like there's this puff of dust and he just drops out of
And he
sight.
screams.
What about
Screaming.
the poison, though? The venom. That's,
Impaled by spikes. You don't know whether he's alive or dead or what has happened to him.
but we can hope.
And now,
And you won't know for quite a while.
What?
Because
It's the end of the night?
No
That's
way.
not good.
No, you're wrong. Your watch is wrong.
what time is it?
Have you been flying around or something?
the time.
It's 10:02.
time goes and it's
okay,
on
why
pace.
did part one take 2 days? We sat here for 2 days on the couch for part 1. Like 2 real-time days. We sat here for 2 days for part 1, and part 2 is 5 minutes. I'm
I
gonna
don't know
flip the
why it's
table.
5 minutes. He spent 1 hour
I will
trying
flip
to
the
convince
table.
Amy that he cared about her, and he doesn't.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh.
I'll have you. You know what? You know what? I'll have you all know that this imaginary woman is the only woman in my life. So yeah, I do care about her. Marcus and Adam do, because that's all I got going for me.
It's
which
also
is
Taylor
nice.
Swift.
Do you hear that,
And it's Taylor
guys,
Swift.
ladies out there? If any of you fans want to win a date with Adam Rady, we'll
Apparently, all you need to do is be imaginary.
That's
Oh
not even
boy,
enough.
Kyle D. Adams says JimJam's cliffhanger is on fleek. On fleek, guys.
did it last week to us too.
So what's gonna happen? Lady Lyra's gonna come back and suddenly magically appear in the
Listen,
cave.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Dude, this is-
just
We have to wait
for
2
weeks.
weeks.
unfolds toward me.
We have to wait
and it
2
is gonna take 2
weeks.
weeks because next week you
It's the
guys
best
are playing
episode.
episode 0.
No, it's the worst.
you-
It's the best episode.
No, I was falling asleep through it. I really don't want to watch it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I'm
You're
gonna watch
filming
I
it
don't
all
control
day.
time.
I will
I don't
watch
control
it twice.
time.
Once for me and once for you.
It's gonna be really embarrassing. I was literally falling asleep through it because we spent all day. I was doing costumes as well, doing all the green
You
screen
guys were
stuff.
doing crazy.
I mean,
That was-
honestly, she's mistaken. She wasn't filming anything. She had rested all day that day. Basically, sat around, done nothing. I mean, it's not, you know.
I did not. I was
That
there
was-
Adam, Brian Newman
at
says
6
I'll
a.m.
date
with
you,
you.
Adam.
Oh, Brian.
All right.
He'll take anything at this point.
Anyway.
So guys,
Anyway.
I am sorry that I psychologically broke one of my very best friends.
He's not sorry about that. That's what he's tried to do since day one. is
Since
break
day
me.
one.
This has
It's
been
my
the
goal.
plan since he met
Break
you
them.
as the
This
wee
was
lad.
it. This is the
He's
moment
been
that I'm
building.
leading up towards.
You have been building this for
This is my ultimate revenge.
decades.
Even though apparently I've greatly damaged my relationship with my friends. Hopefully, I can have a more positive relationship with one of you, as I'm about to give you a prize because Sochal is going to tell me how many of you shared this half of the episode with the hashtag dragons and stuff, which of course makes you eligible to win an array of prizes, which includes not only
A bundle, would you say?
a bundle of prizes, an array, a bundle, whatever you want to call it, a set of dice, courtesy of dragons and stuff. I think Jack is the one who bought these, right? These are still the ones that Jack got?
These are dragons and stuff.
Dragons
Yes.
and stuff.
You did it.
Good.
You didn't reveal any secrets about any people. Good job.
Jack
I
is
didn't
like
know
an
that was a
everyman
big
name.
thing.
Jack just means
Jack
like
be
boy.
nimble, Jack be quick.
Your son. He gave
See
us
how
all
you're
dice.
revealing.
Gave us.
The Wardens of the Wild lore about elves, all different ways that you can enhance the way you play elves in Pathfinder. It's an
How many
amazing
pages
resource.
is
It's huge too. I mean, like, they really added a lot. So if you like playing elves in the game, definitely you are lucky to win this.
Now that's
because
not Nipples of the Necromancer, is
No,
it?
we gave.
No, Nipples
we
of the
gave
Necromancer was a
Nipples
different prize that we
Right.
had to give. Like, sorry. I mean,
that
was
Josh that won
And
that?
of course, you're winning a Sirenscape code, which is going to get you access to the amazing sound sets that we use in our game to great effect, as you guys heard multiple times this evening. Sochal is telling me 54. 54.
A Brian Urlacher amount of.
Excellent job, guys. I think that considering how broken and sad Adam is, he should roll for a winner so that he can be a part of some victory tonight.
Chelsea Ann Kelsey says, ooh, can Brian give us a wrap-up narration?
I think Brian should give us a wrap-up narration. Let's see what we roll here, and then let's have Brian give us a wrap-up.
Okay. Craig. 50.
50!
Oh, that's
50.
Wow, we,
We
did
rolled
51
51
and now
50.
50.
Excellently done. So, Sochal, if you would let me know who lucky sharer number 50 is, who is getting this amazing bundle
Easy
of
to
prizes.
find.
I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I want to thank Open Gaming Store for providing the Wardens of the Wild lore book for elves. If you are not the winner tonight, don't worry, you can get your very own copy over on opengamingstore.com. And if you want that, you can use the discount code that they're providing, which is dragons_stuff. That is going to get you 20% off your order, which could include Wardens of the Wild if you wanted it to. Also, head over to our other sponsor for this half of the episode, Sirenscape. You go over to sirenscape.com. You are going to be able to get yourself their amazing app. It really adds a lot of depth to your game. Again, we are actually lucky enough to give away a code that's going to get access to the sound libraries. But if you don't win that, it's fine, because the subscription to their service is actually pretty reasonable, and what you're getting for it is an amazing value. So consider downloading that, get a subscription, get access to all of their sound libraries. It's an amazing deal. Of course, we can't get away without thanking Paizo. Head over to paizo.com if you are looking to get into Pathfinder, or you're experienced and looking for a way to spice up your game. Get in there. They have all of the official source materials, adventure paths, brand new books. I mean, they're still releasing new books for Pathfinder all the time. Or maybe you're interested in getting into Starfinder. I mean, it's a sci-fi tabletop game. Quigley's like, yeah, I like that. I like the sound of Starfinder. So that's paizo.com for all of the resource materials that you possibly want, coming from officially sorry, I lost my place. Official from Paizo. Sochal is telling me that we have a winner. That winner is somebody who I recognize from one of the comments earlier, Charlie So nice, Charlie.
Congratulations, Charlie!
Good job, Charlie.
Charlie, congratulations. You are winning our epic prize bundle for part 2. If you want to claim your prize, all you have to do is send us your address. Go to our Facebook page, send it a message with your address. Let us know if you'd like us to sign this Wardens of the Wild book for you. We'd be happy to do it. Just keep in mind that if we do sign it, it might not come out for a little bit to you because we want to make sure that Lyra, Ashley Seal, gets a chance to sign it as well. So we wait for her to be able to come into the studio. But either way, send us a message to claim your prize with your address. Let us know whether you want it signed. Sarah McNeil says, have a beautiful wedding, Jim Jam. Thank you very much, Sarah. Indeed, yes, for those of you who missed the first announcement, I will be out of town next week. So we won't be doing a regular episode. I'm going to be out getting married. However, we will be airing a very special episode 0, which is the very first dragons and stuff prototype that was ever filmed. It's amazing. It's still hilarious to watch. It was a really great session, so you're definitely going to check that out. And we're going to have the cast members who are going to be in town. They're going to be here giving you commentary and live, chatting with you live, just like we do every Friday. So don't miss out on that. Before I announce the winner, I did not have a chance to also mention Dungeon Crate, which is another sponsor of ours. They sponsored the prizes for the first half. Make sure you go over to dungeoncrate.com. Do it soon because we have a code for you. It's dragons and stuff, all caps, all one word. It's $5 off your subscription. Seriously a good deal. Make sure that you are taking advantage of it, all right? If you want a subscription box service that services your needs as a tabletop gamer and nerd, that's the one to get. dungeoncrate.com. There was talk of an ending narration. I don't know. Are we putting Brian? Are we taking him to task?
Oh yeah, Brian's
here?
on the spot now.
All right.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we learned many things. We learned that the next great quest of the group is to find a mystical dragon. We learned that scorpions are rather easily killed. But most importantly, we learned that Marcus will be single for a very, very long time.
Night, everybody.
You know what? I got nothing better. Good night, everyone. We will see you in 2 weeks. Jim Jam out.
Oh my god!
Now, come on, wasn't that exciting? I'm sure that I used the power of the universe in this episode. Though, maybe I didn't. Who knows? If I didn't, there's more parts. You can check those out. Or watch us live on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at facebook.com/dragons and stuff, where I'm sure to use the power of the universe. Or, more importantly, we're sure to shop and argue. And you have the chance to win prizes. Chat with us live. Tell us what we are doing wrong and find out what happens.